How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have the Middara Vestalia 2023 Resin Kit A Beach Edition. This is the first of two sets that includes 5 of the 10 main characters from the base game. Also included are 9 item cards and 5 art cards. When we first open the box, we are greeted with the resin miniatures. They are all unassembled and will require a little bit of glue and elbow grease to get going, but they come off the trees pretty nicely. We'll look at these figures more closely later in the video. After the resin miniatures, we have this pack of cards containing the initiative cards, the hero cards, and some art cards as well. Let's go over the initiative cards first. In this pack we get initiative cards for Damocles, Rook, Justice, Shayliss, and Remi. Next up is the art cards. I gotta tell you, I really do like having these full portrait art cards when painting these figures. Plenty of the time when I'm going to paint these figures, I don't know what part of their body looks like, some of their clothing or whatnot. So when going over those figures, I like to have the exact colors. So these art cards, as well as the art book, have been a true lifesaver. I especially like this Shayliss art. At first I thought it was Nightingale, but you know, they're sisters, so they kind of do look the same. But no, this is Shayliss. And then Remi. And the water, I gotta say the water down there is pretty nice. Nothing on the back in any of these. Over to the hero cards now. Now these cards are exactly like their base game counterparts, they just have different art. You are free to use whichever art you would like, as long as you either don't mind having the mismatch of acrylic or figure and card, or if you've already put together this kit. I know the speed I put together these kits, I generally have a lag time between using these cards if I want like the art, or if really want to be a stickler and use the actual figure itself. Yep, all these cards are exactly the same. Feel free to switch them in at any time during your playthroughs of Middara. Next up is the item cards. These cards are almost all wandering relics except for the consumables. Wandering cards come in only when you draw the unique loot card from the combatant loot deck. So therefore they are not normally part of like the store, or you can't normally find them. It is up to you if you want to play with them or not, but they all have some pretty unique effects. Last up in the item cards is the one consumable, Druid Fluid. You do get multiple copies of this card. You can spend 1 SP to unexhaust a level 1 or level 2 discipline. It's pretty nice for combos or setting up buffs or debuffs. Lastly, let's take a look at these resin miniatures. In these sets, this is the main thing that I buy these sets for. I like building and painting these figures. I have a whole pile of them now, so I need to really work on those. But they are fun to build. They go together pretty well. It's pretty obvious where a piece goes. For this video, I will not be taking them out of these plastic bags so I can keep them all together. When I do make videos on putting these figures together, I will go over in greater detail each individual figure and make it more obvious which one goes where, because right now they're all kind of mixed together. This part right here is always the bane of my existence. All the little tiny tree parts you have to snip off. You have to make sure that the pieces don't go flying. I've had a couple go flying on me before. It's going to be pretty fun trying to snip this off. It looks pretty densely packed in there. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I thank you. If you'd like to see more content like this, me putting together these resin kits or more, or gameplay, please like and subscribe. Make sure you comment below what you would like me to do in the future. With that being said, thank you for watching and have a good one.